Hi, this is Chris from the INQUIRER. We're in Prague for the first Linuxcon Europe, and we're just going to have a quick word with Tim Burke from Red Hat.
Thanks, Chris. It's great to be here in Prague. Dobrý den to the Czech audience. And I'm here from Red Hat. I'm the Vice President of Linux Technology Development. So we do the Red Hat Enterprise Linux distribution as well as the Fedora Free distribution. I'm doing a keynote tomorrow, and my theme is really to talk about the role that Red Hat as a distribution provider plays in the Linux community. So it's really about how we participate and collaborate. And the really cool thing is like how we don't just work within ourselves, which is how proprietary companies work. We work with our customers, and many of our customers work together with us, and that's really the power of open source. For example, we've brought out a lot of new messaging middleware technology by working hand in hand with our customers. And our customers work with us for doing to push the limits. Like a lot of our customers are high-end financial service companies, banks, military institutions. A lot of people want to see scalability in system management, to be able to do that in a very cost-effective manner, and to not be locked into any one particular hardware vendor. So that's one of the key things that people see the power of Linux, is to give them that choice, that they could run on hardware from Dell, HP, IBM, Fujitsu, any of these other vendors. They have that flexibility and they're not locked in on one point. Here at the show, we've got a number of Red Hat engineers who are talking about the new technologies that they're implementing, things like scalability in file systems, wireless technologies, because Red Hat is the leading open source innovator. There's no other company that does more than Red Hat. And that's what our customers like, is that it's not just where we are today, it's where we're going tomorrow. We continue to evolve and innovate the technology, and the same people who are building and implementing new technologies are the same people who support it. And there's nobody better positioned to support in the enterprise data center Linux technology than the people who are making it happen. And that's really the power of Red Hat. It's the community, it's the support, it's the hardware ecosystem, and a broad variety of supported third-party applications that really flock to Red Hat as the leading enterprise distribution on Linux.
And just personally, what do you think is one of the best things about Linux?
It's flexibility. Like, I worked in a proprietary Unix vendor for the first half of my career, and that was kind of like a job. But Linux is more like a crusade, because we're changing the world together. It's become the fabric of like social media. It's really, Linux is what's driving virtualization in the cloud computing environments today. If you look at all the leading performance results for virtualization, it's all run on Linux. If you look at the leading cloud deployments, like Amazon's EC2, Salesforce runs on Linux, the whole Google infrastructure runs on Linux. That's really the latest dynamic today. It's really bringing Linux beyond its efficiency in the data center to provide the scalability and flexibility at the cloud level, both for enabling customers to build their own in-house clouds, as well as to seamlessly use external infrastructure like Amazon's EC2.
And where do you see Linux going over the next year, kind of just into the future? What kind of things do you think we could see it used for?
Linux is already leading all of the major cloud implementations that you see today. But those are done by what I'd call like early adopters or bleeding edge industries. And so what I see, just as Linux helped transform people off of proprietary Unix or off of more other proprietary operating systems onto a common code base, Linux is going to be the foundation in the next several years to enable people, just small and mid-sized customers, to be able to have this flexibility within their own shops. And the real challenges thus far in the Linux space for virtualization and cloud, it's been pretty hard to configure. So you have to be a really sophisticated user to take advantage of it. And so the real changes we're focusing on in an open source collaborative manner is ease of use, to provide robust system management frameworks that allow customers to easily provision storage, networking, and associate resources like processors and memories to specific workloads.
Cool. Thanks very much for taking the time to chat with us.
You're most welcome.